everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we made our way to Swiftperch and protected the village against the Serpent Reavers who were working with the Sahagin to kidnap villagers throughout the Noscea region in order to turn them into thralls for Leviathan. Thankfully, that whole business seems to have been stopped, and we learned that a group known as the Ascians, or Paragons, appears to have been manipulating things from behind the scenes. Y'shtola's gone off to investigate further. Meanwhile, we are being dragged in for a feast to celebrate our contributions to helping out Mizzenmast. So Reiner, tell me about this feast. Commodore Reiner wishes to speak with you regarding the forthcoming banquet. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly coveted honor, why even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service to the thalassocracy have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Mizzenmast. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require suitable attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Alright then, we need to get some proper clothing so we can properly attend this banquet, since it sounds to be a very high-class affair. Alright, quickest will be to head down to the aft castle and then head back up. Though I've got to be honest, I'm not sure this rogue's armor is going to be the best fit for going to the banquet. I'll have to take a look at what the other classes look like, see what looks best. Well, if it ain't Merlevib's guest of honor. Obnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? I tell you, lass, I damn near snorted ale out my nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turning up in your shite-caked venturing gear. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about her, if only to stop folk complaining when she stuffs her face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak with Genasium of the Brugair Consortium. She'll furnish you with something ladylike to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods and bring them back here so as I can tell you what's what. Alright then. Thankfully, Baderon has already arranged for our a full outfit for us, it sounds like. Thank goodness I won't have to go scrounging through to see what I have that looks best. Alright, Genasium. I hear you have clothing for me. Good evening, miss. I assume you're the underdressed lady Baderon mentioned? I see who's not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Alright, we got the package. Now let's go have Baderon actually show us what we've gotten ourselves into. Or I guess, what we're getting ourselves into? It's clothing after all. But I'm funny. Please laugh. No, I'm kidding. Alright, Baderon, I return. And this will be one of those episodes where we actually do two main scenario quests in the same episode. Mostly because they fit well together. And if I didn't, we would be having a really awkward break coming up. I'll explain later. Been to see Genasium, have ya? Let's have that box then. Here we go, a nice pair of dress shoes for you. Alas, mightn't have much else to her name, but so long as she's got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of them as a gift from me and all the other folk you've done right by along the way. Aye, 'tis a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up at the banquet soaked in her own tears and snot. Any road, that's your garb sorted. Now you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Really? You're just giving us okay. Just dress shoes. I guess we will have to see what class looks best. Marauder? Arcanist? Maybe. Let's see. What clothing do we have here? A kurta. A dyed kurta. I don't have a lot, do I? I could dress like Cloud Strife. Ooh! That's a good point. We could try on the Wild Rose clothing, see how that looks. I don't actually remember which game the Wild Rose clothing is supposed to be from. Hang on, let's see. This is all classes, so let's switch back to Rogue then, because it could use the experience. Put on Wild Rose. Then we will stick on... Oh god, where to go? There it is. Then we'll stick on the shoes at the end. And that should get us ready for the banquet. Alright, dress shoes. Perfect. I'm not gonna set the gear set to this just because that would be unwise, but let's go ahead and talk to Batteron now. Batteron wants you to let him know when you are ready to depart for the banquet. You're ready then, are ya? Good, the banquet will be starting soon. If you'd wait any longer, I'd have considered it my civic duty to itch you over the head and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady, remember? Not a lady's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanthel in the Bulwark Hall and he'll show you the way. Just keep that head held high, lass. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've good reason to be proud. And don't let no eye-born bugger tell you different. Alright, yeah, I think these clothes look decent enough. I'm sticking with it. Alright then, let's go speak to Xanthel. Hello there. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. That's really all you're looking for? Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventure, I'll show you to the briefing room.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow. one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Y'ashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. When the Garlean Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis-Soix!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis-Soix.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis-Soix. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Wese Donsul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns. Seasonigem, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, wasn't it? What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. Had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry. 'Twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Hey, excuse you! That was good cake. Any road, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with you. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthale and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Merlvib was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time, and I doubt you'd look kindly on it if you repeated the trick. Well, that could have gone better. Thankfully, we're alive, but my god, we just were forced with this vision of the Battle of Cartano. It truly seems like it was an absolutely world-devastating event. I'm glad we didn't have to live through it. So the events leading up to the Battle of Cartano are actually the plot of the 1.0 version of the game, the version that's no longer playable, ever. Unfortunately, 1.0 was such a disaster that the team has no intentions of ever allowing us to even play like a classic form. Hey, we know this is bad, but people are interested in the history. It's so bad that they're not going to allow people to even take a look at it. Unfortunate, because I do kind of want to go through the story of 1.0. I very much want to see how it all leads up to the Battle of Cartano. There's plenty of the summaries and explanations on YouTube of what happened, but it's not the same as playing it yourself. Whenever they've mentioned the Warriors of Light so far, the ones who they cannot remember the faces or names of, those are in fact the players of 1.0, though that was probably self-explanatory. Anyways, Xanthale, I need to go up and speak to Merlvib. Greetings, Satora. Admiral Blufisvin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Let's do it. Alright, Merlvib, I am very sorry about what happened. And you have stayed up till 3 AM waiting for me. Ah, Satora, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. Oh? You're gonna give us a job? Even after we fell asleep on you in the middle of our own banquet? Well then. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna pick up this job from Merlvib and finish off the first chapter of Final Fantasy XIV. We are coming up on the end of Chapter 1 already. I'm excited. 95% completion. I will see everyone next time for that.